whatever's selected, it puts whatever layer you've got on. If you select both those layers, it puts both of them. If you put that star off to the side, selected the other star, and then selected center, it would go to the center of that selection. You know, it's whatever selected. way beyond mine as well. I'm a game maker thing. Cool. Yeah, so anybody down is that AXE. Wait till after game jam, because we'll probably do tweaks. Like in the next 24 hours. Oh. Yeah, back. Oh. 'Cause all the stuff going towards the player. It's so random. 5, 4, 3 out. If this can be done quickly, you make that font bigger. Yeah. Or bigger. It's almost the same as the start. No, I know it's tiny. That's what I mean by like there's so many tiny little things. But I feel bad because I'm not doing any of these changes and you are. So I'm just being picky and like going, I'll do that. And I feel like it's big.
It's fine. so sexy on live broadcast. Hello world. Any viewers watching myself? No way. Maybe it just not like crack version. Let's see. Oh, I need a license plate. Madly world. Got 3 viewers now. Thanks a lot, lads. Hi everyone. I'm doing an AMA, I guess. Go ahead. Ask me things and I'll tell you things about our game. This is being filmed apparently. Cool. We're in our 31 of the game jam.
This is really hard.
Yes, 17 hours to go. Our 31. Only 6 or 7 of those hours were spent sleeping.
So far.
So far, yeah. Going to bed soon. Commitment to the cause. But we pretty much have a working game. It says here there's 3 viewers. I know that one of those is my laptop and one of those is Lance's computer. So there is someone else out there watching this. There's a chat window right to your right there. See this chat window? Yeah. Just maybe write a wee something. We can respond.
Give us an objective.
Yeah, ask a question.
Is all they leave ones?
I hope so. Otherwise, I've just been talking like a lunatic for the past minute and a half. Yep, volume's up. If you were to unmute that, volume would come through. Hello.
That's a bit better, actually. That's probably why people can't hear.
Oh, we're down to 2 viewers. We lost a viewer by doing that. Class. Well, oh, we've lost another viewer.
That's me.
What's the link to it? Throw it on the Facebook. This is awkward. No one's online. This is the least popular AMA I've ever been to. Oh, put myself up on Reddit. Is that you? Are you a second? Or is that someone else? We have a second viewer. Hello, second viewer. Try not to be creepy. Cool.
We are doing the Game Jam Korean
Yep.
edition.
Officially the smallest game jam currently running. I think 2 people
People left. yeah.
currently involved in this game jam.
We probably the only Game Jam. We also have a broken car.
Yeah, we had to bump start a car earlier. That wasn't related to our game, but it happened. There's a comment box like here. Feel free to write something and we'll respond. Questions, welcome. 3 viewers now, cool. Comments, ask questions, we respond.
We're taking a little break.
You find out things about our game, about the game jam. It's all good. Not just playing with webcam now.
That's pretty cool.
Interesting. I wouldn't say cool is the word. I don't even know if people can hear us. If you can hear us, let us know. Hey, I'm not you. Oh,
Adam's not having a good time.
Rebecca Young 5011. Hello. Game is going pretty well.
Hi, Rebecca.
We've pretty much got it done, which is awesome because we've never got this far into creating a game in the game jam before, and there's 17 hours to go.
Yeah. Usually we're straddling behind the coders,
Yeah.
making assets.
Ironically, being a team of 3 designers, we've actually got more done this year than when we have
6.
when we actually have computer coders with us. So
what was it we had last year? 6 of us, was it not? Or no, hold on. There's 4 of us. There was me, you, Louise, and Charlie.
wonder can you hear us, Rebecca? Or are we talking a little bit of crap for nothing?
Today on Global Game Jam, we will be reviewing Monopoly Millionaire Edition.
Are we doing reviews of existing games now?
Why not?
Alright, good. She can hear. Class.
Okay.
That means I don't have to write in this comment box anymore. Thank you for being the one person who actually responds in this situation. Because we know there's someone else out there watching. You. But you're not commenting, so We don't even know who you are. So Lance is reviewing things. Go ahead, I guess.
Okay.
This is weird.
So these are
take over.
Monopoly deal cards. These are the Millionaire Edition ones.
Hold these up for people to actually see.
Yeah, I was going to do that. So,
Sure.
these work in thousands, whereas the normal Monopoly cards work in millions in credits.
Okay, no one actually cares about this though.
No, I know, but like,
We're here to talk about our game that we made. Like, are there any questions about our game or about the game jam in general, Rebecca? Seeing as you haven't been before, am I right? Presuming this is.
No, Rebecca came to the.
You went to the
Charlie one.
Yeah. I know who I'm talking to. It's all good. Yes. Any questions about the game jam or the game itself or what we're doing or why? I don't know. The why should be kind of obvious.
Yeah. I think it's maybe about 10
Yeah, because Lance is being weird, he's actually recording the recording. But we've been recording most of the game jam, so there'll be hopefully a pretty decent video of our actual creation process made as well. So, you know, we'll have some content up online that'll show people how we actually made the game. And just basically what goes into a game jam for anyone considering doing it possibly next year or any time in the future.
It's not difficult if you know what you're doing. Although to be fair, we didn't know what we were doing.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for the day that our one dedicated viewer asks us a question about something.
About game jam.
Something to do with something. That will be... I don't know. I'll probably just not shut up when I get a question. I'm not shutting up right now, never mind if I actually had something to talk about. She was, I think.
Welcome to your AMA.
Yep. The first ask me anything with very little question. Look, you can't ask us a question about what to ask a question about. That's just...
Do you have any questions about the game jam event in particular, or?
Look, Lance, she clearly knows everything about the game jam. She's got no questions. None. Not even one. She doesn't even know what genre our game is. What, I don't know. She doesn't know anything, but she has no questions. So that's something special, I guess. Well done, you, Rebecca, for knowing everything.
She should be our manager.
Intuitively. You should have been here because you would have been brilliant. Oh, we've got more. Basic description of the game. Right. Okay. So, every year the Game Jam releases a theme for what you have to create the game on. The theme this year was kind of a bit abstract in the way it was laid out. We got the sound of a heartbeat, and that was the theme that we had to create a game on. So what we decided was that we would build some sort of a game that was like a single scrolling platformer built in one window, with enemies coming in from one side that you had to destroy, and it's going to be set within a blood vessel or a vein. You, the main character, are a white blood cell designed to destroy infection. Destroy! And there's various little character diseases like HIV, E. coli, what were the others? Smallpox, and swine flu. Swine flu coming in, and you have to destroy those, and as you destroy them you get more points. And there's also little red blood cells that fly along. Obviously you don't want to destroy red blood cells, so if you destroy red blood cells you lose lives. And then there's a little antibiotic bottles that come in, and the antibiotics they give you an extra life because they're boosting the immune system. Woo! So that is kind of a basic overview. You're basically stopping viruses and general infections from getting to the heart, which is at one side, and the enemies are coming from the other side in through a vein vessel system. I don't know, I think Lance might have been putting up screenshots on his Facebook or Twitter, Facebook and Twitter, if you have him on there, so you could probably check out some of the earlier shots of this in the making, so you can even see what the vein looks like from the inside.
The previews look quite grim.
Yeah, the previews are a bit crap because we didn't really have much graphics. What we decided to do, like in previous game jams, we've created loads of design stuff first, and then had very crap coding design or coders and computing people on site, and ended up not getting the games finished. So we decided this year to get a working game done before we did any of the design, which was ambitious to begin with, or at least I thought, because we're not builders, we're designers. But Game Maker was actually surprisingly simple to use, so we ended up being able to build a game mostly last night before 3 a.m. and then today was spent then
just tweaking
tweaking the game and building the graphics to replace the crappy graphics that, you know, just like square blocks that were our sprites from yesterday. Yeah, because we did the actual creation of the game first before the assets, we ended up getting a working game far quicker than we imagined. Because if there's one thing that we can do, it's design game assets.
Yay!
Totally learned that in the past 2 years. Yeah, the last 2 game jams, Lance and myself have ended up like designing like 5 levels and several characters in about the first 12 hours, and then we just ended up waiting for the coders to do nothing for the last 36. So a lot of those game jams were spent playing like Mario Kart. This time we've actually spent a lot more time actually making games, which is pretty cool. But we've ended up something to be proud of, so it is something to look forward to seeing tomorrow. Hopefully you'll enjoy playing it, because we already enjoy playing it, which is actually something pretty cool that we've created.
We do have personal high scores as well, so it might be pretty cool if you like try and compete with us.
Yeah, we may, at the minute.
Although to be fair, we have been playing the game, and I know that I've made this game far too difficult.
Yeah, the game at the minute has a bit of a difficulty curve from the beginning, so if you don't read the rules and stuff, you're kind of screwed from the outcome. But you get used to it after maybe 1 or 2 goes. We've got a little bit of tweaking to do in some of the things. There's some ideas that we have floating around that we'd like to try and implement in the tomorrow, but we've kind of given up for tonight because we're happy enough with what we've done. Are you going through my memory first?
Yeah, I want to see which one's there.
Okay, cool. Yeah, what Lance is doing at the minute is just going through the video that I took on my camera earlier of some of the stuff we were making. Yeah. I've just talked for literally 5 minutes straight on one 5-word question. So by all means, ask a second question. Ooh, a second question.
Apparently Rebecca is like commenting questions, but they're not technically working on. So you seen that just popped up, but she said that 30 seconds ago.
Oh.
Yes, I have it on Dropbox, and tomorrow at 5 o'clock I'll release it on Facebook and Twitter and to our IMA group as well. I'll release that, so all you have to do is save it onto your desktop. It's not a virus. It'll be fine. It should play once it's launched.
Yeah, the way we've got it outputting is like a program file. So it's a .exe file if you're a computer nerd and you know what that actually means. And it'll just be playable. You just click it, open it, and you'll be able to play it instantly, hopefully. What we'd like to do is try and embed it into a web page so that it can be played anywhere online, but that is something for a lot of stress tomorrow or working out during the week. I mean, this weekend is about getting the game created, and we've pretty much done that. How we then distribute it afterwards has nothing really to do with the game jam. It'll probably just be personal preference. But yeah, we'll definitely be making it available in a variety of different ways.
I think if you want to submit your own score, just send up a screenshot for now.
Yeah, at the minute our score system is just whatever high score you get in the first game then comes up on the main menu. You know, and then if you play again, then that high score just shows up on the main menu, and then as soon as you close it, when you go back in, you'll be back to 0 again. So it would be a case of print screening the game, and you know, then you get to keep a record of what your high score is. Ideally, what I would like to see it doing, if we can work out a way to get it to store memory, is every time you open it, the highest score that you've ever got is what you see on the start menu, so that gives you something to try and beat. But we haven't looked into that yet, so it may be more difficult than we can achieve, because we are designers working as coders for the greater good. Yay! I would love to do an Ask Me Anything about anything. I can talk for ages for like nothing. This is awesome. I don't even care if it's one person. I hope that this is interesting enough to listen to, and not, you know, you're not just asking a question out of pity every 5 minutes and then going off and checking Facebook and
what should we ask him?
going to make a cup of tea.
I don't know, what's his favourite fruit?
Yeah.
What do you think he likes?
Quick, ask a question so we'll talk for 5 minutes and I can get stuff done. Keep him happy.
Well, this is recording anyway, so we have this for a while now.
Yeah, we'll probably, we're recording the live stream, so we'll probably incorporate this in some way into the video. I don't know, Lance will edit the video and it'll be beautiful and magical, because all the videos that Lance does are beautiful and magical.
From what I know,
do you want to look into the camera lovingly for a while?
From what I know, Ustream have a function where you can transfer straight over to your YouTube account, so it comes up on your own videos.
Class.
I don't really know any other way. I think you can download from the site, but it comes across better if you do it on YouTube and then
download the YouTube video? Yeah, so that's... Oh well, you'll see. I can't imagine this video will be ready for like another week at the very least, but there will be a video, and it will be entertaining, I'm sure. And now you are part of it, Rebecca Young 5011. Congratulations
Rebecca
for
Young
turning up to the AMA of our beautiful game, which we probably ran far too late in the day, to be fair.
How come you
It is
didn't
a
make
12:15. Yes, that's an interesting question to ask back. This was a game jam that was open to all IMA people. Where are you? And you're clearly free, so why not make it a game?
Hey?
Eh?
What? Hey?
What? I'm just gonna leave that open for a genuine answer. Not being rhetorical about that. Currently trying to find a crack for exporting this to HTML as well. Probably not legal. Shh, don't tell anyone. My little hurricane. Your wee one down here? Or the wee one inside? Two there?
Yes.
Class. She's stuck at her dad's house for the weekend. Well, that sucks. But at least you're now in some way, I guess, part of this.
Your dad lives in Limavady.
Maybe we'll give you credit for being part of this.
Interacting
Yeah.
some way.
Have like an extra credits section for people like Alan Hook, who was like pretty much live tweeting what we were doing earlier, which was a little bit odd.
Commentator.
Yeah, he was like Big Brother commentating what we were doing. And Rebecca Young 5011, who has been our committed follower throughout the event. And we'll send you free stuff if you like and share, and retweet and I don't know, high five a stranger, whatever. Just don't get strangers that are easy to high five like I used to.
I don't want to copy these over because like I want to keep this project for
Legal movies.
Looks like all that sharing on Facebook and Twitter have brought us a whole gathering.
It's 12:15. Let's be honest.
To be fair, most of my friends are up at this time.
Yeah,
Well,
quite a few of mine are too.
say friends.
I've got
The jerkwads.
17 people that I know online on Facebook that haven't come over to say hello. Maybe they have. Maybe this view updater thing is just really crap.
If so,
There
we're
could be
sorry.
could be a massive crowd here listening to my every word. But, hello everyone. Thanks for commenting. As you do these things to keep people happy and include people. Are you able to make it to keyframe fame, Rebecca? Do you know what keyframe fame is, Rebecca? What software would you use to create the game? What is the company called? Yo-Yo?
Yeah,
Yeah.
new games.
Yeah, there's a company called Yo-Yo Games that have a software out called Game Maker. And as part of the Game Jam thing, they provided licenses for their professional version of their software. They provide a free one, which is definitely worth checking out if you want to try and make a game, but you're kind of limited in the amount of like characters and assets that you can use.
You get 20 sprites,
Yeah, you can use 20 different character sprites,
15 objects, and background, I think.
15 objects and 10 backgrounds in the free version.
The professional, we haven't been restricted yet.
No, the professional we've been able to do pretty much anything we want, which is pretty cool. So the organisers of Game Jam worked out some sort of deal with Yo-Yo Games, probably because of the amount of advertising they're getting out of it. And yeah, so we've been building it on this Game Maker software, and it's shockingly easy to use. It's very logical, and you know, there's so many tutorials on YouTube and stuff as well. If you wanted to have a go building a really quick game, I would definitely recommend it, because I mean, we had the bare bones of a game done in about 6 hours last night, which if you split that over a week, 1 hour a night would do it. Most of the tutorials were about 20 minutes long, so it's really simple stuff. We may have a couple of keys left over. If you are interested, Rebecca, we could send you a key for the professional version of the software. Because no one turned up to this game jam except Lance, Alan and me, we have a couple left over. And seeing as you're taking part a wee bit and clearly interested, we could provide you with one if you want to get in touch with Lance in the next, probably in the next 12 hours, with your email address. He'll send you through a key for the software and how to download it, and then you can have that, use it, play with it. You let your friends use it, make a game maybe.
Games?
You can make games. Did you know? You probably better having Photoshop as well, because we've used that a lot. But everything works pretty well. You could make all the assets in Paint. You could make all the assets in Game Maker actually. You can make a lot of the sprites in Game Maker. There's like a little art style studio bit. It's a bit like a Paint program.
It is basically Paint.
Yeah, it is basically
Because it works in
Paint.
pixels.
Yeah.
Most of the sprites are either 16 by 16 or 32 by 32 pixels.
Yeah, so everything's quite small. Our game window itself is 1000 pixels by 480. I don't know if you know pixel widths or whatever. That's about
It's just a little
2/3 of a normal resolution.
Yeah.
Well,
A little bit longer than the YouTube video.
depends on the resolution, I suppose. But yes, keyframe fame. Have you heard of keyframe fame, Rebecca? Are you interested? And do you have any questions about that? Or any other questions about the game or game jam or whatever?
Or life.
Or life, if you want advice. Agony and Lance is always here. Not always here, that would be weird. Well, he's not employed, so he's always here. Just I'll leave the laptop on during the week, and he will always be here. Yeah.
Good boys and there, playing Danny boys and there, here began. Alright. The guys in Derry apparently are claiming that Danny Boy originated from Derry, nothing there. What was it? The actual song, the lyrics came from there, but the violin, the fiddle sound came from that. It's kind of,
Sorry, Lance is having some Limavady angst. Never mind. It's something that people from outside Limavady don't get.
kind of weird though that Danny Boy is known worldwide.
We have another question here whenever you're done ranting about Danny Boy. I don't know whether would you be better taking this question, seeing as Lance is the creator and the inventor and the runner of keyframe fame, so I guess there's no one better to tell you about keyframe fame than the man himself, the good old Captain Lance Wilson. Go ahead.
Yep.
Impress the viewer.
I will. Keyframe fame is no, there's no card in it, you know. It's very similar to Game Jam. You have 48 hours to make an animation or video based on a theme. So this year we are making our theme based on these.
Technical difficulties, please hold.
I'm back.
Cool.
We're making our keyframe theme. So the outcome is created by the roll of the dice.
Well, those are our story cubes. So there's 9 dice in there basically, and each side has a little picture on it. And the idea is that you roll all 9 dice and you make a story out of the 9 pictures that you get. And then the idea being this year is that you make a story out of whatever roll that you roll at the start, and then make that story into an animation. But yes, you're a first year, Rebecca, as far as I remember. You'll be doing an animation module this semester in uni, so I really can't recommend more you attending Keyframe Fame, because it'll definitely give you the groundwork to know how animating's done. You know,
If you come to this here, you'll have a quick step in front of everyone else
yeah,
who doesn't know anything about animation. So I'm not saying you don't know anything about animation, but if you come to this, you'll have
yeah, you'll get to experiment with the software, and you'll get to
Yeah.
learn some new techniques, especially from people in like higher years and graduates and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it's really good for just getting involved and talking to people who've already gone through the module that you're about to do.
Yeah. So we can tell you what's good, what you can put in your project book or your research book. I don't know what it's called now. And we can tell you how to make the animation fluid and what works well in keyframe and what is better for using keyframe or either tween. Usually we don't use tween much anymore, and I think this year they're emphasizing everything on After Effects.
Yeah, I think the past couple of years have been done After Effects. When we were in first year, the animation was all done in Flash, but I think they've moved away from that now.
Yeah. Flash is no longer wanted for Flash.
So yeah, basic rundown, Keyframe Fame, 48 hours in the uni, animation event, creating an animation as a group work project for the 48 hours. And last year the animations went on the BBC big screens, like the one in Belfast outside City Hall, there's one in Derry I think, and they went all over the UK. They were showing the animations that we made. Hopefully on Monday, Alan, look, I built a website with Lance for Keyframe Fame this year, and it has the videos, the animations that we did last year on it. Alan Hook is putting it up on a server on Monday, hopefully, and you'll be able to see like the past work and find out a bit of information about it and stuff. But really, you probably won't need much more information after all that.
If you want to see the videos made last year, go to Google and type in Keyframe Fame. It should come up on either YouTube or Vimeo. And that'll show you all 3 animations that were made last year within the 48 hours, and also the ones that were put up on all the BBC big screens as well.
Yep. So that's in 2 weeks' time.
Yep. 8th of February.
8th of February.
No,
2 weeks' time. 8th of February, that weekend. Probably the same time frame from the Friday to the Sunday, and we look forward to seeing you there, because that's another event that Lance is organising, and seeing as this one went so successful, I don't think Lance could take the rejection anymore. It's really for his own mental health that you come along, because he might begin to believe that no one loves him. Rebecca just joined the event on Facebook.
Why don't you love me? Chapter 1.
She just joined the
My
event.
first period.
Yeah, there was people last year. You may know them on the course. They're second years now. Claudia Green, Sebastian Ackhurst, Sebastian Ackhurst, Paul Blackburn. He was a first year last year, and wasn't there one more? Was that it? There were first years anyway last year that came, and by the end of it, they were able to do basic animation and understood it. It's really good, even if you only know stop motion animation. There's like one of the.
Even if you make a background, it's still an asset to an animation.
Yeah, you'd be surprised by how little artistic ability you actually need to produce these things. I'm by no means an artist. I would classify myself as a graphic designer because I literally cannot draw to save my life. So I will take other people's drawings into Photoshop and then like add a filter to them, and then they're my drawings. So that's fine for keyframe fame because you know.
Jerk.
Yeah, like most of the time I just steal Lance's drawings and pretend they're mine. Because he actually is a good artist. Don't tell him I said that. And yeah, so even knowing stop motion is a better starting point than a lot of people last year. Knowing Photoshop is a good starting point, but you should have already learned that last semester. So if you don't know Photoshop already, then I will be shocked. And probably quite impressed, really, how you've managed to get this far in the course without knowing Photoshop. Okay, let's send it to Lisa again because she's clearly not here. Yes, but joining the event on Facebook is the first step to victory. Attending the event is really where it's at. Yeah, Facebook events only go so far, but you have to actually go. That's kind of, there's not really much commitment involved in Facebook. I know I've attended events before and not actually gone. I don't know, I'm just looking for stuff to talk about now, I guess. Did you just put the camera on? No. I thought you did something behind me. You want to go crisp? Apparently it's food hour here. Where am I? It's on that. I want to move this mouse because it's on that laptop. Wedding pretty well. Class. Well, you already know, Rebecca, how great band those 48-hour events are. We did a game one was a 24-hour event, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know how much fun a 24-hour event was and how little actually got done. Keyframe Fame will pretty much be like that, where there'll be a million consoles there and not the whole, you don't animate the whole time. Like, we haven't created a game the whole time. We spent a while playing Need for Speed, and we went out and had to bump start Adam's car, which took about an hour, and slept. There's, it's great fun not only building the animation, but there's plenty of other crack to be had, and we'll have the Monopoly cards there. You should probably be a pro at that by now. Maybe a bit of Halo 4. That's right. Oh, a third viewer. I take it Lisa's finally arrived. Lisa, if you're there, Lisa, give us a wee shout, and we'll send you a t-shirt. I guess.
It wouldn't be a specific t-shirt.
Yeah,
It would just be
no specific t-shirt, just a t-shirt. Yeah, but you have to supply your address. Maybe private message that, because that's a bit public. And if this is not Lisa, whatever, you might be entitled to a free t-shirt.
It's for his wedding cake.
I know. You're a horrible person. Oh.
Well, at least he shaved off that horrible thing in his feet.
I know, he looks like a completely different person. Why is Alan cursing the world?
I don't know.
Yes, so third year, gonna fill you in. We created a video game. Yep. So it's pretty much done. There's now 16 and a half hours left out of a 48-hour event, which we're usually working right up to the line on. So it's pretty cool we finished this early. We will make the game available tomorrow. Maybe people who appeared on this chat and actually chatted will get a beta test before everyone else if they're lucky. Maybe, if we can hook that up.
Leave comment.
Subscribe. Donate. Like. Leave a comment with your name. It's going to be difficult to post something to Rebecca Young 5011. I'm not sure the postal service works that way, but we'll work out some way to, I don't know. I'm just talking crap now. Yeah, been talking crap for the past. How long have I been on this? Like 45 minutes? Where was the first interaction? Shut up. Yeah, 38 minutes. I've been talking non-stop for like 38 minutes. Questions about this next semester for first year stressful is motion graphics. Well,
it depends on how much effort you put into it.
Yeah. If you leave it to the last minute,
Like
hell
Hazel.
of a lot of stressful.
Like Hazel.
Yeah. The girl in our year left the last week to do her entire animation, and it was stressful. But
I don't think it was last week. I'm pretty sure it was like a night before.
yeah, whatever. But if you consistently work throughout the semester, you'll still have plenty of free time, but you'll get an animation out of it, and you'll get something to be proud of out of it. 12 weeks is a long time when you're at uni. Like, we got an entire dissertation as well as a practical dissertation and a group work dissertation done in 12 weeks.
I worked on my animation, the actual Flash frame by frame animating for 2 months, and that was about maybe 2 hours every night. The rest of that went into storyboarding and research into birds.
Yeah, lasted a week. Animation on birds. It can be found on his YouTube channel. If you can find that, because it's a really weird YouTube channel. Just go to Landsource or landcourse.co.uk, lancorz.co.uk, and his animation is on there somewhere. It's called Mallory, Mallory. It's not too stressful, and it's not very difficult if you just pay attention and actively try and make something. The After Effects software is a little bit more complicated than Photoshop, but you'll have.
It just looks daunting.
It looks more daunting than it actually is, and there'll be a lot of stuff there that you won't even need. So don't be worried about that. Just learn the stuff that you do need, and you'll be fine. In all honesty, we built stuff in Flash, and I didn't learn Flash in first year because I did stop motion, and that was literally me being a lazy first year and doing the least work possible, which is not what you should do. Don't do that. So I just took thousands of pictures and then just imported them all into Flash and then exported them as a video, and that was the amount of work that I did in Flash. So even if you can't work After Effects, there'll be a way to get an animation out of it in 12 weeks easily. Don't be worried about it, especially if you go to Keyframe Fame. You will be guaranteed if you get stuck in keyframe theme to already know enough about After Effects or Flash to do a decent amount of animating. Definitely not something to be stressed about in any way. I mean, look at us. We didn't know how to make a video game 36 hours ago, and we've made a video game. That's testament to how quickly you can learn to do something and actually do it.
We knew how to make a video game, we didn't know how to code it.
Yeah.
At all.
What Lance is saying is we knew how to make a video game, but we didn't actually know how to make a video game. Which is a really weird thing to say, Lance. Are you high? No.
Do you even make game?
No, Lisa has said that she cannot comment, so I guess that's like a cop-out way of saying that she is watching, but she's definitely not getting a free t-shirt.
Okay. Let's
Raging.
see. If we can put up, Lisa, spell discontinued to Sam on Facebook.
Yeah.
That way we will know that you're watching, but you can't comment. We're waiting.
Well, she said give me a free t-shirt, so that's kind of the same thing as she's. I think there's a slight delay, so we can guess this. Yeah.
Wait.
So even though you can't comment in the actual comment window, Lisa Jane Young. Hey, you're both young. That's weird. Do you know each other? There's Rebecca Young, Lisa Young. Probably not. Young's probably a fairly common name. Lisa, if you comment on Facebook, I'll actually like read them out, and then Rebecca can actually know what I've been asked, and it will be like, woo!
Interactivity.
Rebecca Young just unlocked an achievement. I'm not sure if that's in regard to something I said, or if that's you've just unlocked an achievement physically or in life. If you've just unlocked an achievement in life, then well done you. We'll maybe Photoshop together a certificate if you let us know what the achievement was. If it was in response to something I said, then I don't know, remind me. I don't know what I said that would mean that I'd have to, give away achievements. Sure. Apparently we've reached the end of Lisa's commenting. That was a good effort, Lisa. I suppose she is in England, so her IQ must be a bit lower. You should Photoshop some of Lisa's pictures, lads, on Facebook and post them up again, slightly altered. Let's do that. Lisa, your lack of questions has really bored some graphic designers into slightly altering some of your photographs. Oh, we created a video game with hardly any knowledge. Achievement unlocked. Yes, that is definitely a life achievement. So technically we should be making ourselves a certificate, which I may do. Why not, The more certificates on my walls, the better. Yeah, achievement. I actually found, I was showing Lance this awesome little website earlier in the week that you can buy badges of actual in real life achievements. Things like skydiving and learning to play guitar and stuff, and then you can put them on your coat or bag or whatever, and then you actually have a physical representation of an achievement. Oh, now Lisa comments that we threatened to do her threatened to Photoshop some pictures. Screw you, my IQ is fine. This is for Rebecca's benefit, just so Rebecca knows what Lisa said, because Lisa's refusing to actually chat in the social chat stream. Oh, we've got a fourth viewer as well. Hello, fourth viewer. Lisa says, leave my face out of this and pictures. No, we'll probably not. It's 1:45 in the morning, and we're kind of slightly bored from having no video game to currently work on right now. So here comes some photo shoots. Hello, fourth year. feel free to say hello. Just in case anyone's wondering, if anyone can actually see that there's 4 people watching this, one of those is my other laptop, so there is still only Rebecca and Lisa and now one other person. So
Yay!
yay, we've got 3 people now, which I guess is an achievement. Another achievement. Yay! Hello, new viewer. Have you got any questions? Why aren't you in bed? Is a good question for you. Why aren't any of us in bed? Because we're taking part in a 48-hour event. Screw you guys. You should be in bed. We are fine. Lance, don't put that on our head. Ah, Lisa, if you could only see what Lance is doing to your pictures. That's fantastic. Just lighten it slightly. Oh, don't worry, Lisa. We'll post it directly to your Facebook. Oh man, I was not prepared for that. Oh, apparently Lisa hates us. Oh, look, this is gaining us viewers. We're now 5th viewer. Hello, 5th viewer as well. Feel free to leave a wee comment asking any questions that you may have about what we're doing or why, and we will answer them because we have all pretty much finished the game. Apparently I'm in quite a talkative mood at 1:45 in the morning, so ask questions, say things, interact, be part of the community. Sorry, I'm laughing at what Lance is doing to Lisa's face on Photoshop, not just randomly, spontaneously laughing. But apparently that lost me a viewer, so I'm sorry, the rest of you, for laughing like a crazy person at a laptop. If any of the 4 viewers here are bored by this, it's because you're not asking questions, so there's nothing to respond to and therefore nothing to keep you entertained with. Oh, that's fairly entertaining, but I can't show you that because Lisa would kill me. Yeah, I spent the last nearly an hour explaining the game to Rebecca, Young 5011. If whoever the new viewer is has any questions, feel free to ask. Don't worry about asking the same question again. We'll probably answer in pretty much the same way, but maybe keep it more brief because I did talk at length on our game. Probably at more length than I should have, and was maybe a little bit boring. We should start the podcast. I've been listening to this podcast all week. This is probably how good my answer be. Oh, we lost that viewer. Well, great. So, we lost another viewer.
No!
We're down to 1. I don't even know if it's Rebecca Young 5011 because she hasn't commented in 5 minutes. So she may have gone. It might just be Lisa. It might not be Lisa at all. She might have left altogether, in which case we should Photoshop everything. Apparently, leaving the room open for questions loses you every viewer that you have but 1. No, there's 2 viewers. I'm not counting me as a viewer. If that was the case, I'd be talking to myself.
Asking yourself questions.
Yeah.
Where is Adam's car? Adam's probably walked like 3 miles.
You're horrible. I love it. Don't send it to her, post it to her Facebook. If you don't want to, I will. I don't care at all. Oh, Lisa's offline on Facebook now as well, so I'm guessing that she's left the chat. Ah, Rebecca's still here. Class. Good job. You are actually getting like an A star for commitment. I don't even know if they still give out A stars anymore, but A star for commitment. Well done. You're gonna lose friends with that.
It could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, it could have. Somebody's tiger it?
What?
Yeah, so I guess we'll probably draw this to a close pretty soon. Is there any other questions that you have, Rebecca? While you're here and while we're here, no better time to ask them, really. You have the floor,
Gee.
as you're the only one here. No, I don't want any tea. It's 10:01. I'll be going to bed in a minute. I'm just waiting to see if Rebecca has any more questions. Got my strength to hold you up.
see, whenever your man came in for the house check, I was so tempted to fucking watch it.
You should have. Oh.
Welcome to our abode.
That's fairly terrifying. I feel sorry for our viewer. Do you think this game is better than the ones you've previously been involved in? This game or this game jam?
I think this. Let's see. I think last year's game jam was probably the most fun.
If you're wondering what the ridiculous amount of background noise is, that's our kettle. Apologies for that, but Lance can't live without tea.
I
apparently.
love tea.
Yeah, sorry, what were you saying?
We shouldn't have left here.
No. Yes. I'll answer both those questions. I can't be bothered waiting to see if you want to know about the game or the game jam. I think the game has ended up better than our previous two games, but the game jam could have been better if there'd be more people involved, because the game jams tend to be great if they're a large collaboration event and there's loads of people.
Teamwork.
Yeah, it's made for groups of teams getting involved together. And then you've got the aspect of, everyone then compares their games and there's a bit of competitiveness with each other. And then, if you get bored and some other people in other teams get bored, you can make Mario Kart games and play them and do all the other stupid stuff that isn't anything to do with games. But our game, I think we did far better this year. Not from a content point of view necessarily, although I am very proud of the content that we produced. The problem with the previous 2 years is the first year, I think we've been in the same group the past 3 years. The first year we were put together with people from the computing department, and they were slightly lazy in the fact that they went home overnight, whereas we stayed and worked. And they were also far too ambitious with what they could actually achieve. So that ended up being an insane race to the finish line. Not from our perspective. We, as the two designers on the team, had completely got everything done within the first 24 hours at the very least. Probably even 12 to 16 hours. We had everything done.
We had watched the
Yeah, and
first 3 seasons of The Office.
we ended up watching The Office for the other 36 hours. So the coders then couldn't achieve what we wanted, and then all that meant for us was that we didn't have a game to show from it at the end, which was pretty frustrating because you tell people that you go to a 48-hour game making event and they want to see your video game, and we didn't have a video game to show anyone. And then the year after that, which was last year, we were paired up with other designers like ourselves, and we were working in Flash. And there was a guy there who said that he'd built a framework for a game in Flash, and that all we would have to do is supply the graphics for it and it would be working. But again, he was over ambitious with what his code could actually do, and in the end it didn't actually work, and he spent about 24 of the 48 hours just stressing out over it, trying to get it to work, and he had to almost completely recode the thing, and it just never worked. And that again meant that we had no game to show out of it. So it's great creating all these backgrounds and stuff, but it's even better seeing them actually being used in a game. So this game has been far more successful in the past 2 years from the point of view that we actually have a game that you can play, that when you're playing it, I can say that background that you see there, I made that background, look at it, and Lance can go, I coded that whole thing because I am a coding genius now, and Adam can say, I made the audio on that, and then slept and ate a lot, because that's what Adam did. And yeah, so we're pretty chuffed with the game that we've created, and although the game jam could have probably been better if it had been a bigger event, the game that we got out of it might even be better than if the game jam was bigger, because there'd be more distractions and more people in the team to mess it up. So to answer your question about the game, yes, the game is far better because it works, not because it's a better concept, which I think it is, but it definitely works. And the game jam could have been better if more people had taken part. The floor is yours, Rebecca Young, 5011.
I guess what went through her head when it was cool that
What, that someone would actually... 5011. Kind of has a ring to it, like a bit of a rhyme.
sounds like something Catholic.
Yeah, we're not making fun of your username, we're just complimenting how easily it slips off the tongue. Rebecca Young 5011. Is there a meaning behind Rebecca Young 5011 that we don't know about? Is it like you were born on the 5th of November? Is that maybe the meaning? Could be. Now it's turned out, you've run out of questions apparently, so it looks like we're going to ask you questions about Rebecca Young 5011, which you are now going to be called if we credit you and in the video.
So we'll greet you in the street.
I'm sure that you have a real name, Rebecca Young 511, but we do not know what it is. Actually from Facebook, and you didn't choose it. Well, that's pretty cool. I don't know anyone who's just seen that Facebook has offered them a name and has accepted it, so fair play to you for just accepting that. Taking a name that Facebook has given you. Facebook named you, and you said, that is okay, Facebook, I will take your name and make it my name for life.
Facebook has dubbed you.
Facebook has dubbed you Rebecca Young 5011. Maybe Facebook knew that would be that easy to say.
It's not her Twitter name though.
No, I would make that your Twitter name.
I'm pretty sure this is a different Rebecca Young.
That could be a different Rebecca Young. Rebecca Young 93 doesn't really work. Born in December. I know your name is Rebecca Young. I am joking. So I didn't think that Facebook had named you Rebecca Young, even though your name is like, I don't know, Denise Graham or something. I didn't think Facebook had just invented a name for you. I take it you're born in December 93, going by your Twitter. But yeah, your Twitter needs to be Rebecca Young 5011, because I'm sure you've realised from the amount of times that I've said it in the past 2 minutes that it is actually quite fun to say. If you haven't realised that, just try saying it while you're at home. Just now. Say it a few times. Get a t-shirt with it on it. Yeah. See, even Rebecca Young 5011 thinks it's catchy. So, there you go. There's a lot has come out of that. You now know everything about Game Jam, our game, Keyframe Fame, and you've got yourself a fantastically catchy new handle online. So, congratulations. This has been a successful night for everyone, really. I think everyone's taken away something from this. Oh, this is weird. See, Lance has forgotten that he actually has the power of speech here and is actually replying to you on Twitter. I don't know what that says about the digital age that we live in, where he would probably rather text when he can physically speak, and you can even see him. He's like literally right there typing things to you. But
Texting Chris.
You're texting Chris.
Probably get through out of the bar and
Chris who?
Timmy.
Ah, Chris Tinley. Christy. You'll never live this down. You're the only one here. If you mean that you'll never live this down between us, then yeah, like at Keyframe Fame we will be calling you Rebecca Young 5011. That will just be your name. But no one else will know why. No one will care. Maybe people will start calling you that, but probably not, I would guess. Most people aren't as weird as we are. Nothing melted in my eye. What's the point? He's supposed to like squint at it or something, or it actually appears.
No, this one guy was trying to figure out like how you made this, and graphic design Reddit basically said it's a software design, just draw it. And, I think it would be nice if they had a texture over it and weren't so bright. Like if we dull down the colours just a wee bit.
Right, well, I think we'll probably call it a day here. You seem to be out of questions, viewer, and it's fairly late, so even though it's completely against Game Jam rules to sleep, and it will be against Keyframe Fame rules to sleep, so don't come to Keyframe Fame expecting sleep. Last year at Keyframe Fame I was awake for 39 hours before I went to sleep.
You slept the longest, or you stayed
I stayed awake the longest. It was between me and Michael
pretty
Tierney.
much because I was dead. I
Yeah.
listened to during Keyframe Fame. I had this tablet, and I was trying to figure out why it wasn't working. Turns out that I was holding a Sharpie pen, and I was sitting for 20 minutes trying to figure out why my tablet wasn't working. That's what lack of sleep can do to you.
That's what sleep deprivation and Keyframe Fame will do. You will just forget who you are. But yeah, like Keyframe Fame, I was awake for 39 hours. I think Michael was awake for about 38. It kind of became a bit of a competition between the two of us. So don't expect sleep, because the idea is that you don't. Yeah, but we're gonna go sleep now because we've finished a game within the 48 hours, which is the idea. Just because it didn't take us the 48 hours, that isn't a bad thing. Oh, Rebecca Young 5011 isn't available. That's oh well, I might just go and follow whoever Rebecca Young 5011 actually is, because they've clearly got it together. Let's find out. Search Rebecca Young.
Twitter?
Bianca for sure.
Yeah, it must be an answer from there.
It's telling me on Twitter that there's no results for Rebecca Young 5011. And I'll maybe try it with the capitals like you have. But I did it all lowercase and there were no results. Rebecca Young, maybe that's. Yeah, I'm not getting any results for Rebecca Young 5011, so I don't know whether there's an error on Twitter or what the crack is there, but it would seem that it would be available. Someone has DM'd me on Twitter. Twitter lies. Twitter does lie. True story.
Sometimes.
What?
The DM is really faulty and
I hate DM on Twitter. I'm gonna change my Twitter name to Rebecca Young 5011 just to prove a point. Or well, I'll try, and if it tells me that I can, then you definitely can. I think the problem with changing your Twitter name to Rebecca Young 5011 is that Rebecca Young 501 is the amount of characters that you can physically get in that space. So you literally can't even get Rebecca Young 5011 as a Twitter name because there's like Twitter limits you to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15 characters. And Rebecca Young 5011 is 16 characters. So, by the looks of things, even if you wanted to, you couldn't have Rebecca Young 5011, and that is probably why it doesn't exist. But I'm confused that it's actually telling you that you can't have it, like because it exists, because it can't exist by Twitter's own definition. You could go with Becca Young 5011. It's kind of the young and the one that make that catchy thing, so I don't know if you go by Becca in your friend circle. Right, well, I guess we're gonna call it a day here. Oh, we have another viewer now. That isn't you or anything, is it?
No.
Other viewer, we were about to leave, but if you have a quick question, send it through now and we will answer it. Go ahead. Any question at all? Preferably about what we're doing here.
At Game Jam. Not
Oh,
just generally in
Rebecca Young 5011 has changed her Twitter name. Becca Young 5011. Excellent. Well done, Becca Young 5011. That's class. Awesome. I feel like we've actually achieved something as a group here tonight. You know, not only as a game being created, but also a new identity. Whoever this new viewer is, welcome. If you have a question, please ask it quickly, just so we know you're not just here to have a wee look, because if you are, we are leaving soon.
How much the space I have on? Maybe 70.
Oh, there's Owen. Hello, I'm young. Me, Owen Kelly. It's really difficult to say as one word. I'm Owen Kelly. Because we're saying people's Twitter names, not people's real names, or people's character usernames here. As Rebecca Young 5011 will tell you. You're having a wee look. Do you have any questions about what the game is like? You've been to a game jam, Owen, so you know everything about the game jam and about keyframe fame. You also know how to win free cool stuff like phones. Jerk. No free phones here this year. There is, however, some free awesome games. How's it going? Quick roundup. It's going pretty well. We've got 16, just under 16 hours to go, and we've pretty much got a working game, which is way more than we got any of the previous years. We got most of the framework of the game done in about 8 hours. They hadn't done any of the assets of it, and then we spent the day doing the assets and the visual stuff. So everything's functioning pretty well. The program Game Maker, which is what we're using, it was provided for free, the professional version, and it's brilliant. I know you're Owen Kelly. For goodness sake, Owen. Why do people think when I read out their username that I don't know who they are? That's your Twitter name. I know who you are.
You've lost a viewer now.
I haven't lost a viewer, he's still there. Yeah, so the theme this year, you know all about themes and things in the game jam. The theme this year was just a sound file of a heartbeat. So our game is kind of a side-scrolling. It's like you're inside a vein, and there's bacteria trying to get from one side to the other, and there is a heart beating at the other side. So you're a small white blood cell, and you have to try and stop the bacteria getting to the heart. So you get different points depending on how deadly the bacteria is. There's like HIV and smallpox and E. coli and swine flu. So whoever's vein this is really in trouble. And you lose points if they get to the heart, but you gain points if you get them, and you get a high score at the end. You also have a couple of lives. There's little red blood cells flowing through the vein. If you hit a red blood cell, obviously it's bad if you destroy red blood cells, so you lose a life. And then there's little antibiotic bottles occasionally, which are an extra life. So it's pretty good. It functions quite well. We'll be putting it up for people to download and try out. It's quite easy to do, so we'll be putting it up at the end. If you want to be a beta tester, let us know tomorrow, and we'll maybe let you try it out before everyone else. I know I'm young Kelly. Reads as I'm Owen Kelly, not I'm young Kelly. Well, it kind of does. The M and the E go quite smoothly into each other. So without spaces, I mean, do you have open up Windows talking tools there? It's in the control panel. We're gonna find out what the computer thinks that I'm Owen Kelly. I know it's I'm Owen Kelly. Chill out. What they say that it should sound like. Yeah, we're actually really chuffed with how well we've got on. Like, we didn't expect to in any way get as far as we have. Game Maker has been shockingly good and quite simple, so we're pretty happy with that. It should be good, and I would look forward to playing it if I were you, because we're already enjoying playing it, and it's functional, but it's not 100% there. I think we're like 98% there. And while we would have been happy with that in previous years, because we've got so much time left, it only makes sense to like push it that extra wee bit and make sure that it's completely perfect. Did you get the talking tools up, or am I gonna try and find that? Let's see. Let's see what Windows says. I'm Ewan Kelly.
Biennial Maple Leaf.
That's even funnier than what I said. Oh, gonna have to turn the volume up on that. Oh, I can't. That's as high as it goes. Oh, right. Hang on. Let's.
Biennial Maple Leaf.
I'm Ewan Kelly.
Biennial Maple Leaf.
I am Ewan Kelly. I am Ewan Kelly. That is your new name. I am Ewan Kelly. That is definitely how to phonetically say that word that you have invented. Thank you, Microsoft Anna. That was probably not as good as Siri, but Anna's been here longer, so we'll respect her opinion. Yeah, although in last year you and Stuart and Mike pretty much got a game done. Like, there wasn't much more to be done to it. I know if you'd put in a bit more effort, which I think you seem to be allergic to, Owen, you could have got an awesome game, but you know, yeah, you guys got an awesome game last year, so don't diss that. Our game didn't even work at the end. Yours did something, so well done, you. There's a bit of a delay between me talking and you hearing it, and then you typing and me seeing it. So we're probably about a minute behind each other here. So if you're telling me that you laughed, Owen, I literally have no idea what you laughed at. You could just be laughing, for all I know. and informing us that you're laughing. So thanks for the information.
I was listening to you guys, but then I drifted off and then I started to laugh.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd tell you about it.
I thought I'd just mention that I laughed. Yes, Umbrella Man was beautiful. And very creatively named, I must say. Rebecca Young 5011 won't know this, but Umbrella Man was about a man with an umbrella.
What?
I can't remember any gameplay other than that. Was there any gameplay other than that one?
Didn't he fall?
Was there a purpose behind why the man had an umbrella? Yeah, he was continuously falling, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh. Then you'd be I'm Ewan Effort Kelly. That would be class. Yeah, change your middle name to Effort. Maybe we can get another Twitter name out of this tonight. Oh, we've got another viewer as well. Right, good night, Owen. Have a good one. Thanks for coming along and showing an interest and asking questions and whatnot. New viewer, any questions about
Reveal yourself.
anything, preferably to do with the game or the game jam? We're just answering questions here. Me, Lance, and Rebecca Young 5011, we're all answering questions because Rebecca Young 5011 has been here long enough that she's now been accepted as part of the team. And she knows everything about the game, so she could answer. And you will get to play tomorrow when we're sure that it's 100% awesome. Oh, we've lost a viewer and it's not Owen. So we lost that new viewer, but it's probably because they saw that Owen was here. Yeah, like Owen says, their game was just a guy falling with an umbrella, like, and he moved it from side to side in order to change direction. I think the only impressive thing about that was that it worked on iOS, didn't it? Wasn't it like an iPhone game or an Android game or something? it like wasn't just on a computer, which is the only reason that was in any way impressive. Well done, Owen. Well done. I don't remember you actually doing any work, to be honest, Owen. I remember you being beside Michael and Stuart while they worked, and then coming over and annoying us and bitching about Mario Kart because you're really competitive and annoying. Not that you're annoying in any way. You better be going to keyframe fame, by the way. Lance is laughing at pictures of cats because apparently it's time for laughing pictures of cats. It's that time of night. His umbrella made him fall forever. Yeah, that's what umbrellas do. If you are falling forever, having an umbrella won't stop you. True story. Yeah, well, where would we have got without you, Rebecca Young 5011? We would basically have had no Ask Me Anything tonight because there would have been no one here and I would have just chatted to myself for half an hour. Or 40 minutes. I think it was a good 40 minutes when it was just you. Are you taking pictures of me chatting to people?
I think it was a screenshot.
Screenshot? I was just taking a picture of a screenshot of a picture.
Taking a screenshot of a webcam.
Of a screenshot? Just take a picture of the webcam working. Yeah. Oh yeah, your Twitter name has been forever affected. So yes, this night has had a reasonably long actual effect on your life outside of this window in which we call home now. Good job. We've changed a life tonight, Lance. Not only has our game been completed for the first year in 3 years, but an actual human life has benefited from us just talking balls for like an hour and a half.
Like start up a stream every night?
I may just do that. I may start a podcast. Who would listen to my podcast? A health bar that worked, TV bosses, and Kevin Webster that took. That's right, you had Kevin Webster randomly in. It's only now that I'm remembering how ridiculously random that game was. Aye, bullets. Did your umbrella fire bullets? Am I remembering that right? Did that make any sense? No, he had a gun, didn't he? I'm totally remembering your game now. Umbrella Man was not only falling, but he was shooting stuff, because that's what Umbrella Men do. I feel sorry for the guy downstairs trying to sleep while he has to listen to us talk about me talk balls. You haven't said a thing about it now. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow, horse. you made an animation of how the game could look and then took a 24-hour break. So essentially you should have been at Keyframe Fame, because that's the animation event, Owen. Game Jam is about creating games, not animations of games.
Well, to be fair, we did that in first year, didn't we?
Shut up, Lance.
Our animation crap. Delete it.
Why are you telling more people to come to Ustream? I've been trying to get off this for like half an hour. Okay, I don't care. I don't mind being here. This is good crack. We're all friends here.
It's recording anyway, so like...
Yeah, this is all recorded ridiculously. 2.5 hours of recording. And Lance is probably going to cut it up and make me look really stupid. Which won't be that difficult.
Are you saying that I'm promoting it more? I didn't give a link to that. I just...
Oh, you took an Instagram pic? Ah, okay. I can't wait till you know you get... Yeah, that's just what you do at 48-hour events, Owen. But it's good. I need someone there to bitch at, because you take it well and you bitch back, so it's all good. Me and you have a great time, and everyone thinks that we hate each other. But it's all said in love. There you go, Owen. That's for you. It's 1:30 in the morning. I don't know what I'm doing. Owen, I'd like to actually see you work actually this year. How about you do that? How about at an event you do some work and don't just leave it up to Zoe this year to actually make the animation? Alright, Owen. Cheers for coming and chatting and saying hi and whatnot, and we will see you at Keyframe Fame in 2 weeks' time. But yeah, have a good one. Goodbye. Thanks for coming up last night, jerk. For Rebecca Young 5011, who does not know, Owen said that he was coming around to our house last night and never turned up. Not even once did he turn up. We had a wee conversation going about him coming up. He was going to bring burgers. We politely told him not to. He asked us for where we lived. We told him. And he still didn't come. There are definitely unresolved issues between me and Owen. But most of them is just banter, in essence. Right, it's 1:25. I am gonna call this a night. Thank you very much for coming along, Rebecca 150. Rebecca Young 5011. I'm finding it hard to say your name. I almost called you Rebecca 1501 Young, which would be an amazing name if you were Chinese. Anyway,
So young.
so young. $50 million. Sorry, rush hour jokes. Anyway, yes. Cheers for coming along, and I'm sure some of this will make it into our final video.
You the best.
Yeah, well done for being part of the team. Maybe we'll credit you in some way. Make a character of you. Who knows? Good night and goodbye.
Ciao.
Bye.